Boruto to Blue Vortex Chapter 24 shows Jura talking to Kawaki about the upgrades that he's noticed recently, how it all connects to love, how he saw Himawari get her new strength and her new power from Kurama, how we saw Boruto step in to help Konohamaru, how Kawaki also upgraded his own abilities, and how we also saw Sarada Uchiha attack and defeat Ryu. And it's all kind of connected to love. It's all connected to people upgrading, people getting stronger because they love things, and also being in harm's way and being in danger because they love things. So it's a give and take, right? And the only person that he didn't see, or who Jura hasn't talked to about love or understood completely, is Sarada Uchiha. Now, it's unclear whether or not Jura and Sarada will ever get a confrontation. Not because they obviously can't fight one another. It's more so because Hidari has more of a reason to go after Sarada than Jura. But if they were to confront each other, I imagine Jura would more so talk to her than actually genuinely attack her and give Hidari the opportunity to devour her for himself. So I'm thinking that even if Jura and Sarada were to confront one another or to see each other, Sarada would be the one to attack him first and then him defend himself and then them talk. Something like that, along those lines. And he just kind of wants to pick at Sarada's brain to figure out what love is, what love means to her. And I don't know, it's kind of interesting to think about Sarada having to face those feelings or talk about those things, you know what I'm saying? Because we just saw her reasoning for how she got her Mangekyo Sharingan, how much of herself she was holding back and not truly accepting, you know what I mean? She was holding back her feelings for Boruto, for the village, for her friends, and all of those things. It was all complex to her. Now she finally released them and she unlocked this new ability, this new strength, her Mangekyo Sharingan, and she used it up one time and then she passed out. Now when she wakes up, who knows what's going to happen next for her, you know? Who knows exactly how she's going to use that ability moving forward, or what other kind of things it can do, you know? And it's going to be really interesting to see how she plays in the field now, how she decides to fight, you know? It's going to be interesting to see, well, it's going to be interesting to see all of them, you know, in that fight. But in particularly, I'm just really curious as to how Sarada is going to move forward with this, and what happens when she is confronted with, confronted by Jura and talking about love and talking about what her feelings are and how she gained such great strength, you know what I'm saying? And I think that maybe her Mangekyo Sharingan makes her a top priority, a real problem for the Shinju, you know? Especially because they don't know it all that well or understand it completely, you know? And I guess realistically there's nothing they can really do to her. We saw her destroy Ryu and he was kind of the most versatile, right? His iron sand made him an impossible target to hit. So how is Hidari or Jura really gonna go up against her Mangekyo Sharingan ability, the Ohirume? How are they supposed to stop that? You know, it's going to be interesting to see moving forward. But chapter 25, maybe we get a glimpse of she wakes up in the hospital and they kind of break down all the things that have happened since since the fight, you know what I mean? So it's just a little recap maybe to get us back on track, and then maybe talk about her abilities. I don't know. It depends on the direction that they take, right? But I'm really interested in Sarada's future in the story, especially understanding that because she has this new upgrade, she's now a high rated target because she destroyed the other Shinjus, and now she has to actively fight the Shinju, Hidari, Jura, Mamushi, whoever comes into the village, and we'll see how she handles it and how she works with it, you know? So I'm excited. I want to see what she does next. Let me know what you guys think. What do you think a confrontation between Jura and Sarada would look like? Do you think it would be more talky, maybe a little bit of action, and then they start talking about Jura's hypothesis about love and what he's gaining from it, what he wants to learn from it, you know? It'd be interesting to see, but let me know what you guys think. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Yeah,